old cemetery in Sierra Madre, California, members of the Orange County Society of Psychic Research have gathered to try some unusual experiments. On this day, various electronic devices will be tested for their ability to contact the dead. Harry Shepard directs the group.
We are feeling for vibrations from the various markers. And you can feel the outline of the spirit, and when they're there, you can sense it. And this is the way we determine the best area to do the spirit voice recordings.
I get a sinking feeling here, and the child on the other side, I get a pulling over there.
It's just like shots of electricity are coming out of the ends of your fingers, you know, and on the stone.
It's cold, too, the stones.
Yeah. There's two very, very strong entities right in this area. Very strong.
Yeah, you could feel
I like it right in
coming
here.
from the other stone.
Later, I like
right
yeah.
But in other parts, it was cold. This one here, feel this one here, Dick. Right
This
in,
would be
right
a
in.
very good spot to tape, right in here.
Well, that is. That's different.
Isn't it?
Side is a little cooler.
It's even different. We have so many great locations now.
Yeah, this place is fantastic. The cemetery is one of the best in the area.
As the group gathered psychic impressions, technicians began setting up a battery of recording equipment.
Okay, we'll be going just after dark. Check your levels. Okay.
Microphones and cable were strung out to areas that attracted the psychics. Fresh recording tape was carefully loaded into each machine and labeled.
Now that the sun is set and it's dark here, you're always reminded that you wonder what kind of spirits you might run into in a graveyard, but it feels comfortable here, so let's see how it all comes out. Over here, we have our updated version of the Edison machine. We've incorporated the crystal because it gave us an interesting auric manifestation before. And this wire leads to the antenna with the flashing lights. And behind us are the tape recorders in case we get some sounds that will need serious analysis later.
Why don't we try to get into a very relaxed state. Everybody close your eyes and just breathe normally. And let that beautiful, relaxed feeling start to flow down your face, down your arms, down to your legs, and out to your feet. And go receptive at every breath you take. If there's any spirit entities here that would like to communicate with us, we have 3 microphones mounted on this pedestal. You may speak into any of these 3 microphones, or you may rap on them for a yes or no answer.
How long have you been in spirit world?
Is there anyone on Earth that you would like us to deliver a message to for you?
Is there anything that we can do?
The questions continued all night. When the session was over, more than 5,000 feet of tape had passed through the recorders.
Thank you for your cooperation.
The following weeks were spent analyzing the sounds recorded at the graveyard. Technician John Kawamoto spent over 30 hours noting the dozens of unusual sounds on the tapes. When his log was complete, the psychics were invited to listen to the tapes and interpret what they heard.
Joe, you ready?
What is that?
What's
Right there. I know.
What is that? Whoa.
It's a growling.
Yeah. Joe, you ready?
Right there.
Wow, listen to that.
Somebody's singing in the
Back it
background.
off here.
Joe, you ready?
Right there.
Remember that one tape that we got before that had that real weird voicing in it, that real bad sounding voice? That sounds similar to it, Dick. Very, very similar to that one.
Right.
Remember we did that about 3 years ago, and we got that roar sound.
Oh, and there's that.
Yeah, that is a beautiful one.
Okay, now that we listen to the microphones, let's take a look at the telephone and see what we see.
We got some fantastic stuff earlier. Let's see what we have here. If there's any spirits here, we now have this telephone with us that is attached to this microphone and this tape recorder through here. And you can use this now, if you wish, with the other microphones to communicate with us.
Can you hear me?
That's loud. That's a very loud and clear.
Go back.
Yeah,
With
let's
normal
back it
speed,
up.
we'll hear that clicking, and if we slow it down to 16th or 1/16th of the speed, slows the voice way down, and we can stretch it out and hear the syllables in it instead of just a click or a pop sound.
That's right, because a lot of times when we slow it down, we can hear a word that normally you couldn't hear at
You
normal
wouldn't normally
speed.
Right.
Right. But
Okay,
I
this
didn't know whether I
is
was
slowed
supposed to
down to 16 times, or we'll try it and see what happens.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Wow.
Okay, I just went back. I'll go forward again.
Is that at normal speed?
Yeah.
What?
No,
It's definitely two words.
Sound like,
Yeah,
sound
16.
like it said listen that time.
It's the same. Get two different voices.
Help me, boy. That was really clear. That was really clear backwards now. And listen was forward, right?
Uh-huh. It's a... Excellent voice. Sound quality of it was very, very good.
And I think, too, the importance is slowing the tape and
Tape
speeding down.
down.
Something that you think is just a pop, in this sort of taping can turn out to be all kinds of things.
Now let's see how we did with the Edison machine.
I think
Yeah,
that's a
let's
great
go
idea.
do it. Yeah, let's see what the Edison machine shows us.
You got it going here.
To our spirit friends, would you please direct your answers into the horn so that we can record them readily?
Are you happy where you are now?
Do you like this form of communications?
Do you have any suggestions for improving our equipment for easier communication with you?
Would you prefer that we turn off the blinking lights?
Is Thomas Edison with you?
Can we slow that,
Oh, listen, right
that
there.
down and
Look,
listen to...
Okay.
Yeah.
that's right where that
Right.
humming started, right
That-
there when you
that's where
turned the
it
lights
sounds
on.
like singing or something, yeah. The slower
And
might
it was
be-
just when the lights got turned on, right?
Okay, you want it slow.
Yeah, 16. Let's do it at the 16th speed. Listen to the humming noise.
It's like a lot of activity or something centered right inside.
You know what it actually sounds like? An energy
Dick,
vortex. Like an energy vortex in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a center of
It's on a
energy.
dynamo, I tell you.
It's a good
Got his
machine.
dynamo working.
Interesting.
It's a...
Is there any way that machine could have been creating that type of sound from the inside?
No, the machine wouldn't create it from the inside, but that horn will really focus the energy so that when the spirit would direct the energy into the horn, you get that kind of a manifestation.
Okay, but there's not any kind of way that from inside, because of whirling or
The horn
machinery or
is-
something?
Yeah, nothing
that-
is moving in there. Then
Oh,
the
man,
horn is
that's
perfectly
really
still.
interesting.
There was nothing
It's
connected.
energy,
How about-
vortex right there in the...
While the pops, squeaks, and whines recorded at the graveyard may not constitute hard evidence of spirit contact, Harry has a suggestion for those who doubt his work.
If people are a bit skeptical, if they would try it themselves at least once, then there's a very good chance that they would get something on tape themselves, if they do it with an open mind.
Will we ever have a major breakthrough in the field of spirit-voice contact?
Just as many of us are interested in trying to establish contact with the dead might be just as interested in contacting the living. phone calls from the dead, cases of voices that appear on electronic recording equipment, and other similar manifestations might be the successful result of active experimentation on the other side to make contact with the living. There may come a day in the very distant future when contact with the dead is an everyday occurrence. But the major breakthrough leading to this result might actually be due to experiments produced by scientists on the other side and not through any attempts by us on this side of death.
Coming up next, the 20th Century with Mike Wallace reports on the history of the U.S.-Israeli connection. Then, firepower plus the chopper equals the evolution of the attack helicopter on Weapons at War.